Hey guys, Geo here, and it's time for a new video. There has been a new RuneScape update today, which was the Livid Farm and the first chunk of the update for the clan camp. Now, as you can see here, the clan camp update kind of starts just through this wall, as we see this really shitty tree here. And then we go through here and whoa! Look at these things, massive. That's a oak tree, that's a normal tree, and that's a big fat yew tree, look at that. 3 logs. Bank. Anyway, these trees actually have a 10% increased chance of getting a bird nest, and yes, it does stack with the, I think it's the rabbit's foot. That was confirmed by Jagex. I believe they even said it in the update post. And this is to, you know, upgrade the area all around the clan camp, as we can see down here. It's the start of the clan camp. And I make my way down here. You see they've chopped down some of the trees, permanently decapitated them. And there's some pretty cool looking stuff. That big rock there. Anyway, look, we have the captain of the guard and we have the sergeant at arms. And when you talk to them, this looks like a great place to build the clan camp. Please stop trying to put your arm around my shoulders. What's going on here? We're building a clan camp. Yes sir, it's going to be 100% fine and dandy. What can I do here? Well, for now you can admire the trees. Yes, those trees look mighty fine to me. That's why we're chopping them down. No, I mean, when it's finished. You'll be able to come here with 5 friends and form a clan that's going to be 100% fine and dandy. Yes, sir. I see. So yes, this is going to be released, I think, is it the 12th? Or the 14th or something, later this month. So far it's looking pretty cool, the whole area around it. However, it does make the rest of the trees on RuneScape look pretty boring and obsolete. I actually found a glitch here. It's not that interesting, but you know, it's at least a bit funny. Look, I can teleport for a tree. Bam! Ready for it again. Bam! And again. Bam! And again. Bam! I actually told these 2 people here, but they wouldn't come look, because they're boring. So yes, we can teleport through trees. Dead trees, that is. I thought that was you know, the most exciting bit of this area. Bam. Anyway, we've also got the Livid Farm update, which brings us 8 new spells. I'm quickly going to go through those 8 spells. I'm actually on Lunars right now, so it's quite useful. We have a new teleport spell, which is teleport to Falador. It teleports us to the south of Falador, moderately near to this area, and close to the farming patch. We have a repair rune pouch, which basically repairs and strengthens any of your degraded rune pouches, which is going to be very useful for rune crafters. We have another teleport spell, teleport to North Ardorn, which basically just teleport us near to the farming patch north of Ardorn. And then we have a nice spell called remote farming, which allows us to see our crop status and cure any disease in our crops. We have a spiritualized food, where you can use an ordinary food, heal your familiar, and boost its combat stats and extend its timer. Now this looks pretty cool. I'm not sure how useful it's going to be, but if we can use just any food like lobster or shark to extend the timer of our familiar and make it stronger, I imagine this can be quite a powerful spell. And they have a new spell, Make Leather, which for some reason I kind of think this may be a new way to train magic effectively. I'm not sure if you'll be able to earn money or not, and I'm not sure if it'll bring the price of leather down. I'm not quite sure how cheap it works out at, because I'm not sure how much it is to tan leather in the first place at Al-Qarid. But I think this might actually be a new way to train magic effectively. I will see when I have unlocked the spells. I'm going to try and unlock some of them today, or all of them, depending how fast it is. And one of the most interesting spells for me that's been released is a Disruption Shield, which basically negates the next hit from your target. Which basically negates the next hit from the player attacking you, sorry. So you don't receive that hit. It has a 30-second cooldown period, just like a Vengeance spell, so you can't keep spamming it. But I imagine this will be very game-changing to PvP, and I want to see how it works out. It will allow us to risk a lower HP to get a KO, but obviously the other player is also going to be doing that, so it makes it easier and harder on both sides of the fight. The dog is going mental. And the final spell is Vengeance Group, which is a level 95 spell and the highest level spell out of all the spells they've released. And basically it casts vengeance on any players close to you. So that's going to be, you know, quite big for monster hunting and group play killing, I imagine. I haven't had a chance to try any of these out yet, obviously, because I haven't even been to the Livid Farm and I haven't unlocked them. So yeah, they're the 8 new spells. They look very interesting. Be sure to give me your thoughts in the comment section. If you have already unlocked any of them, what do you think about them? Which is your favourite? Which one is going to prove most useful for you? Personally, I'm most interested in the Disruption Shield and the Spiritualized Food. Because I'm not much of a skiller, so the repair rune pouch isn't massively useful for me, although I imagine it will be at some point when I decide it is time to train rune crafting. Okay guys, so I'm at the Livid Farm here and it seems pretty simple. We basically have 5 things to be doing. Once you've given, she'll give you a tutorial and a little cutscene, which will be nice, and that will basically tell you everything you need to do. Now basically what you need to do is you need to cure the livid plants by idea, and you also need to identify what kind of plant they are in your inventory space. Once you've done that, you'll receive XP in magic and farming. The second thing you need to be doing is bunching the livid. If you go to the produce pile, you'll pick them out and they'll come out like this in your inventory, livid plants. You simply click on them in your inventory and it will bunch them using the string jewelry spell, and then they go in the trade wagon. The third thing you'll be doing is fertilizing the soil. Now I'm going through these by increasing the magic level as we go. So each spell we do is an increased magic level requirement, but you don't actually need the magic level to be doing them. For example, the next one I'm about to do is make fence posts. Now this actually requires plank make, which is level 85. However, if you don't have 85, you're able to do it, you just won't receive magic XP. So even if your level, the requirement I believe is 70 to come to a Livid Farm, you will be able to cast every spell you need inside the Livid Farm. However, if it's higher than your magic level, you won't be able to get XP for it. So when we get the lunar lumber from this one, we are converting it into planks, like this. We simply click them on the inventory, so we don't actually have to go into the spell book at all during the Livid Farm, because there are options on everything without having to go into the spell book, which is pretty nice. We make the planks from the lunar lumber in the inventory, and we find broken points in the fence, like so, and we simply click on them, put them into place, and we receive construction XP for that. So we do receive a nice, varied amount of XP for different skills while we're here, and we do lots of different things. After making the fence post, another thing you need to do is energize and motivate Pauline, who is the main character. As you can see, she's drained at the moment, so she needs energizing. Simply right click energize and give her some motivational words. Lurkar will really appreciate this, I guess that counts. And she's energized again. Obviously we can't do it again now because Pauline's currently fine, as it says in my notification box. And now I'm going to go back around and do another, round of them. So basically, yes, we will be doing 5 things: curing, bunching, fertilizing, fence post, and energizing her. They're the main 5 things to do in the farm, and really the only 5 things. However, occasionally a distraction will occur on the farm. Which basically means you will have to do something relevant. For example, if an ibis gets sick on the farm, I believe it will be Pauline's ibis, you will have to monster examine it, and that will, sort it out. When a subquarret attacks, you will need to energy transfer. Now I believe you'll be energy transferring this to Pauline, as I haven't experienced it at the moment. Maybe if you have, you can comment on this video to let me know. You'll energy transfer to Pauline to stop the subquarret fucking shit up. And the last one of a distraction on the farm, these are rare but they do happen, according to the knowledge base, Murky Pat's Revenge, where you will have to cast a Vengeance Other in order to solve this. Now remember, we don't actually have to go into our spell book, which is pretty nice. We can do all this by just clicking on the items around the farm. The only awkward thing to be doing is identifying these, which I've just done wrong. Oops. Open, is it that one? Yep, there we go. Oh, I guess I need better eyesight for this farm. So we can just go around the farm doing random things. I guess you could do the things that are relevant to you. Certain things receive certain XP, so let's have a quick look at the rewards. On the first reward page, obviously we've got the new spells, and these cost produce. As you can see, my current produce is 1,220, and I will need 829,900 produce in order to buy the Vengeance group spell and all the other spells. The second tab on the rewards section is wishes. Now, before you can buy wishes, you must unlock all the new spells. So you must unlock all 8 of these spells before you can even buy these wishes. They aren't that expensive, but they do have some nice, useful things. And I'm not sure how useful they're going to be until I am able to try them out myself. The first one is Let It Rain Seeds, where seeds will appear on the floor around you. give me herbs, or put a load of grimy herbs into your inventory, random herbs. Via my herbs, you'll be able to take 50 neutered herbs to her, and she will convert them all into the unfinished potion equivalent. Turn lunar lumber into runes. Turns all lunar lumber in your inventory into runes. I'm not sure what kind of runes you'll get from this and how profitable it will be, I don't know. Reduce the fish I burn. Now this is a 30-minute effect and you will burn less fish when you are cooking. Now, this might be useful to people who are power training cooking. More planks please. This will work for 20 minutes, and when you're casting the spell plank make, you will receive planks for the logs. And then the last one is a task, and this is the things you're doing around the farm. The 5 things I mentioned, the main 5 things, which is curing them, fertilizing, depositing, fixing fences, and energizing polling. Now as you can see, it shows us how much produce we earn. So we may want to concentrate around earning the most produce. So I imagine as soon as the livid bunches are available in the produce pile, you'll want to use them because you're getting 120 produce. And energizing her, you want to make sure you're constantly doing that whenever you're able to, as that will get 100 produce. And as you can see, we get relevant XP for curing, magic and farming, for fertilizing, magic and farming, for depositing, magic and crafting, for fixing the fences, magic and construction, and for energizing Pauline, magic and agility. However, like I said before, if you don't have a magic level high enough to cast the spell yourself, you will not receive magic XP. You will only receive the second chunk of XP, i.e. farming or agility. So yeah, basically you want to, as we can see, there is a Suqua here, which is one of the distractions. And because I helped her with the distraction and I energized her while she was getting attacked by the Suqua, she gave me some runes. That was pretty good. So that was one of the distractions we'll see, and you basically, yes, have to energize Pauline while she's fighting it. Pauline is fine, you've already helped her enough against the Suqua. So that was one of the distractions in the farm. So basically, yes, you do want to concentrate on getting the produce from this produce pile into the trade wagon, and you want to concentrate on energizing Pauline as soon as you can. The sooner you do it, the sooner the timer starts again, and the sooner she'll be able to be energized again, and you'll receive 100 produce for that. However, while you can't do any of that, you can be running around here fertilizing and curing the plants. Remember, when you're curing the plants, you will have to correctly identify them in your inventory space. So all in all, this looks like a pretty fun game, and you'll be getting a nice chunk of XP. It's very fast paced, and I'm actually enjoying it so far. There's a lot of people here, but I don't think that really has an impact on it for you. So yeah guys, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you've actually unlocked any of the spells yet, if you're beasting through it. Have you got any tips or other people watching this video about the Livid Farm? Be sure to let us know. Thanks a lot for watching this bit of the video, guys. One more thing, guys, look at this bloody plank make spell. I never noticed how bright it was. I don't know if it's actually like this because I've never really cast it, but watch. What the hell, I'm gonna have a seizure on that shit. Okay guys, so it's time to talk about the top 5 comments, or the top 5 comments that stood out to me on my last video. Now the first of these comments was from Icewolf68, who is my friend Cody. He said, "Bloody hell, love English folk equals for the win. Us Canadians say about, not a boot. No, Canadians definitely say a boot. But I still love all the Canadians, don't worry, even if you do say a boot." I've had this argument with plenty of people who I met from RCC, Canadians who think they say about when they definitely say a boot. Anyway, the next comment was from Jim Boxium. "Don't put bots or botting in your tags because there's botting guides in the related videos and advertise them in a way." I wanted to pick this one out because thanks a lot for that comment, mate, because I did actually remove the botting tags and I removed them from the title. I didn't really think about that, so thanks for that. I don't want those in the related videos. So yeah, thanks, I removed them. And the next one was from Mitty166. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bong k. Thoughts? Not got many thoughts, mate, but thanks for the fantastic comment. Next one comment was from C's Toontown, Big Cock. Unless you're talking about mine, please comment it on someone else's channel. Thanks for the constructive comment, mate. And the next comment was from Poran214. "Can you do a different accent on your next vid?" I responded to this comment. I asked her, what accent should I do? And then after, you know, some messing about with accents, I decided, no, I definitely can't pull a different accent off. And besides, people seem to like this accent, I think. But yeah, if I tried to pull off a different accent, I would probably lose at least 500 subscribers. So thanks for all the comment, guys. I love reading all your comments. I did read all of them. I just picked 5 that stood out to me. So look forward to my next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like it, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you're already subscribed, thanks a lot for subscribing. Be sure to join my clan chat, which is Geo_RGE, as appearing on screen right now. And be sure to come try out the Livid Farm and let me know how it is for you.